Hi, it's Ben from My Cycling Coach. I hope you're well and that you're having a great day. Welcome to the video. Today I want to do a real quick video on the biggest mistake I see cyclists make with their fueling for big rides, events and sportives. Finding at this time of year now we are getting closer to spring. Cyclists are starting to increase their training, maybe a couple of workouts or shorter rides during the week, and then starting to increase that mileage at the weekend, which is absolutely fantastic. However, what I'm hearing is cyclists really struggling with their fueling, going out maybe on longer rides at the weekend. They'll get to that 60, 70, 80k mark, just finding that their energy levels are completely dropping, really hungry. And through this, they're noticing a real drop in power and that speed is absolutely plummeting on these rides. And also then during the week with the harder workouts, really struggling to complete these workouts as they just feel like they have hollow legs and really struggling with their the power there, or to complete maybe the intervals that they have planned during that workout. And I'll sort of ask, what are you doing with your fueling? You know, they'll say, I've started doing more training. I'll say, are you paying any attention to the fueling? And this is the biggest mistake that I can see, guys. And really, as I say, want to do a quick video on this today, or a pre-warning, if you like, now, so that when you do get to spring and summer, you have got this dialed in. As a lot of cyclists, great, up in the training, but they will go through the whole winter, the whole early part of the spring or the spring, really try to do a lot with their training, improve that training, improve their fitness, but not pay any attention to the fueling side whatsoever, or do the bare minimum with the fueling. So just get by. You know, I often speak, what are you doing with your fueling out on a ride? Yeah, we're doing a cafe stop. I have a slice of cake. And then maybe towards the end of the ride, if I feel my energy levels are dropping, I might have a couple of jelly babies. I'll say, you know, what are you doing with your hydration? Are you drinking anything? And I say, yeah, mate, I'm just taking out a bottle of water, and I'll maybe have that one bottle for a whole sort of 60, 70, 80, 90, even 100k ride or more. And I'm saying, you know, this is why you're feeling that the energy's really dropping, and then you're struggling at the back end of the ride. So if you continue to do that through this, you know, the winter and the spring, if you then go into that big ride, event or sportive you've got, and you do the same strategy with that, or you don't have any strategy at all, you know, you can be as fit as you like. But if you haven't got a fueling and a hydration plan in place, and I'm not saying this needs to be, you know, a grand master plan of, you know, obviously the more accurate and dialed in you can be with this, the better. But, you know, it doesn't have to be a real like drawn out plan exactly on the hour. But just having an idea of the target amounts that you're going to be using, and the products or foods that you're going to be using as well, is absolutely crucial. As what I can see happen, bare minimum with the fueling through the winter and the spring, working out what works for you. Then riders will go into their big ride, event or sportive, and they'll think, right, now I'm going to start fueling. And maybe on the day there'll be some gels available, there'll be some carbohydrate mixes available, there'll be some energy bars available. But these products will then not agree with the body or the stomach, because they haven't really ever used them before. They just think, right, because I'm doing this big ride, event or sportive today, I'm now going to start fueling. Haven't worked out what maybe works best. This is personal preference in terms of, is it an energy gel that works better for you? Is it an energy bar? Can you tolerate a carb mix in your bottle? Different types of products, different sorts from different companies as well, you know, will be personal preference, and you may find that one thing works and it might not work for another person. So that's why now, guys, it's absolutely crucial and a pre-warning. If you started increasing your training, brilliant, but you should also really be dialing in on the fueling side of things as well now. Looking at, okay, yeah, I'm going to be trying out on a longer ride this weekend, this energy bar, you know, if it's a longer ride, really you want to be having a minimum of 40 to 60 grams of carbohydrate per hour and a minimum of 500 milliliters of fluid per hour to support that ride that you're doing. And likewise, if it's an interval training session, you know, your pre-ride fueling's been okay, still having a bit of a carb mix during the session, this is also really going to help you complete those intervals. So not only is it going to help your training, but you're going to then get to that big ride, event or sportive, and you would have practiced using all of these different things, different amounts, and know exactly what works for you, and you have a strategy or fueling plan in place on the day that you just need to go and execute, and 9 times out of 10 you'll find that you'll complete that ride, you have the energy to do it, and you'll perform really well, rather than getting there, trying something that you've never done before, haven't practiced with any amounts, blowing up on the ride, not performing as well as you want to, and that ride maybe even turning out to be a bit of a disaster. So yeah, real quick one there today, guys. Hope you found that useful. If you did, please drop a like on the video. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to receive our most recent content. Any comments, as always, would love to hear from you. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your riding. Fuel smart, ride strong. Speak to you soon.